Hey guys, Summer here, coming to you from my backyard. I'm the owner of Greensboro Downtown Yoga, and I'm excited to do this partnership with Greensboro Downtown Parks and bring you a yoga segment from my backyard. We normally do yoga in the park around this time, and we know with COVID-19 we are not doing that. So we thought this would be a fun little way to still see and experience some yoga outside. Maybe you also take your mat outdoors and enjoy just the sunshine and the fresh air that you can get. You might see my puppy run around and join me at some point. He's in the backyard. Who knows if he'll join us, but he might. Today I want to take us through a all levels flow practice. For us at Greensboro Downtown Yoga, all levels flow is just a class that connects breath with movement in a flowing manner and is appropriate for anyone in all levels. I'm going to show you some options and variations to make this easier or upskill it at some points for today, but you do what feels right for your body. I always like people to know it's important. I have a really bad left ankle, and there are moments in time when I will be doing things that may or may not feel and look what is supposed to be happening in a pose, and that's just the nature of my body. And you might have some experiences that are the exact same, and you might have to modify and adjust. Do you? That's what it's all about, right? So today and this week, I'm all inspired by this quote from one of my favorite songs that says, "Fearless and young." And we are going to explore ways that we can be just that, fearless and young in everything that we do. Sound good? Let's start at the front of your mat. Find your feet right underneath your hips. I want you to stand tall. Bring your hands to heart center. Just allow your mind to calm and settle. Now, there's so many distractions in our day and so many moments of uncertainty. But when we allow ourselves to settle in, it gives us that opportunity to be fearless. Take a big deep inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, rise, feel your breath. Exhale as your hands lower. With your eyes open or shut, we are moving these arms through space in a way that just feels authentic and real to us. Let's add a little bend of our knees as we sit down. So just a little chair pose. Lift up and sit low. It's not necessarily about how low you go, but it's about getting movement into our joints. Allowing that fluidity to make us fearless. Use your breath as you move. To me, being fearless in movement oftentimes is doing things that are uncomfortable. And that, in movement a lot of times, is balance. So we're going to flow through balance. Lift one leg. Ooh, it is very different when you're on an uneven ground. And lift the other leg. Sit low, lift. How do I gain balance? I push all 5 toes into the floor. I suction cup up my arch as I lift. Let's do 2 more. You should be feeling some heat into your body. Sit low. Reach your arms behind you. Reach your arms in front of you. Sit lower. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Find this length. Bend your knees, roll up your spine, lift your arms high. Exhale, so we have a long back over. Then we bend our knees, tuck in. So our head is the last thing that arrives at the top, then our arms. That bending of our knee just protects our lower back a little bit. Roll up. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Roll up. Okay, inhale, rise. Sit into chair. Stand up, lift your right leg. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, roll up. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale to chair. Inhale, left leg lifts. Woo. Exhale, sit low. So we are moving through this flow, forward fold, hands to shins, in a way that allows our body to authentically move. Roll up. We'll do one more time like that. Sit into chair. Chair has this long line from hip to glute. We pull our abdominals in as we reach our arms forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, sit low. Going to forward fold. Inhale, forward fold, long back. Bend your knees, roll up. I just like that a lot more than a flat back up, but your choice if you do know it. Chair, lift your leg. I try to do anything that's nice on our back. Inhale, forward fold, roll up. Lift our arms, okay. Sit low into chair. Reach your arms back as you lift your right heel. Reach your arms forward. Reach your arms back. Lengthen forward. Now lift up high, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. We're gonna go down to our mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, step back to a plank. Hold plank. Now we can drop to our knees. That's a beautiful place to be. Hold this position. Big, deep inhale. You're actually gonna sit to child's pose. Reach your arms forward. Press your palms into the mat. Inhale, come back to plank. Now it's going to be a little different. You're going to do a scap retraction push-up, which means we drop our shoulder blades, we keep our arms straight, we lift up as we inhale. Tuck your toes, downward dog. We're going to practice that again. Inhale forward, drop to your knees, drop just your shoulder blades, so it's that space in between your shoulders. Lift up, knees and back. Inhale forward. One more opportunity to practice, to try something that's different, which again is often the most uncomfortable thing we can do. Lift our heels, bend our knees, step or jump if you're comfortable to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Lift up. As you do, your right leg comes up. Exhale, reach back to airplane. Reach your arms back or out to the side. I'm actually going to go out to the side today. Inhale as we come up to center. Exhale, sit into chair. Other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Use your balance place by pushing your toes into the ground. Your tummy is tight. Our arms out to the side. Lift ourselves up. Inhale. Exhale, chair. All right, we're going to add on. Big, deep inhale, up. Forward fold, exhale. Each time we do this, allow yourself to go a little further. Exhale, step back to plank. Drop down. So why are we doing scap retraction push-ups instead of chaturangas? Because they're going to strengthen this area, those rhomboids, right in between your shoulder blades, downward dog, in a way that we often neglect. Lift our heels, bend our knees, step or jump to the front of the mat, forward fold. Press into your shins, lengthen your back. Exhale, fold. As you come up, your right leg lifts. Exhale, back. Now use this moment to bend into your standing leg. So that leg bends. We step our foot back and we rise to crescent. Sink low, hands to heart center. And for just a moment, shut your eyes. feel that place where your eyes are shut. You sink a little lower. It causes your balance to kind of teeter-totter. And that's what I'm wanting you to do. Inhale, reach your arms forward, or excuse me, overhead. Now power into your front leg. Come all the way up to standing. Woo! Big deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna float over into this kind of falling star position. Reach your hand towards the ground. The more we allow ourselves to reach over, the more opportunity we have to potentially fall. And you know what? Falling is how we get stronger in balance. It's like lifting a heavier weight. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, sit to chair. How fun was that? Let's do it on the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. So you know this at this moment. Step back to plank. Drop to your knees. As you do this, push your shoulder blades together. You might find your elbows wanting to bend, and that's fatigue in those muscles. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, push in as you step or jump forward. Use that core control to lift your back, fold over. Be in this moment of freedom as we lift our left leg up. Extend our leg behind us. So this is that place where I really have to find my balance moment, right? Hold right here. Big deep inhale. Step your foot back by bending that front knee. Whew. And then lift your arms high. In crescent, it's a place where we're stretching our hip, but we're also strengthening our front leg. If it feels better for you to have that knee on the ground, do it. It's a beautiful place to be. Big deep inhale. As you exhale, be fearless. Reach forward. Right? Stand tall. Now let's lengthen over to our falling star. So for me, this is my bad ankle. Remember I said that? You might notice that my foot is a little bit more turned out. That for me gives me a little bit more support. You might do that as well, or it might actually really hurt you. Your foot should be forward. Reach ourselves all the way back up. Sit into chair. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. We're adding on to this flow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to our plank. Again, scap retraction, push up. Lower down. Feel that pressure between your shoulder blades. Lift up, downward dog. Right leg lifts to three-legged dog. Bend your knee, cross your knee to your opposite elbow. Maybe your toe touches the ground and that's okay. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Lift up to crescent. It's kind of fun. I just looked out. My mom and dad are watching us from the outside. Big deep inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior two. You find this long length from your fingers to your toes. And what I mean, fingers on each end, toes, length. Explore where you can be. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands beside your foot. Hold low right here. Big deep inhales, your arms reach up, you're in crescent. Now we've done these transfers. You're gonna big inhale, push forward, lift up, hold. Oh, remember that? Reach back to warrior three or airplane. Again, I'm doing airplane with my arms out to the side. Lift our arms high to the sky. These are those balance moments where we open up, where we allow ourselves that chance to go a little further. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit into chair. Beautiful. Lift your right heel and then reach your arms forward. Lift your left heel and down. Lift both heels. Ooh, right there. Can you lower just an inch further with both heels on the off the ground? Try it. Again, being fearless, be free. Allow yourself to be playful. Lower your heels, lift up high, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Step back, you know scap retraction push-ups now. Push your palms into the mat as you lower down. Lift up, downward dog. Left leg lifts to three-legged dog. Push your hips down towards the mat, square them off. Exhale as your knee crosses to your opposite elbow. You're touching right there, at least trying to. Inhale, rise. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Lift your chest. Now, each time we do crescent, I think it's a great chance to see, can I sink lower? Can I reach higher? Can I do something a little different? Big deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Now make sure, I noticed my knee did it. Your knee pushes out, so it's over the center of your foot. It's not falling in. Especially if your glutes are tired or tight, it could have a tendency to do that. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands beside your foot. Hold right here. Hold this position. Sink a little lower. Inhale, lift your arms. Now use this place, use this moment to go, I am strong. Big deep inhale. I am fearless. Oh yeah, you did it. Reach up and over to the side. Bring yourself all the way back up. Sit low into chair. All right, guys, we are almost done. We are going to do this little flow to finish us, to take us to the end of our practice today. Big deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Step back to plank. Drop down to scap retraction push-up. Lift up, down dog. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Step forward in between your hands. Rise to crescent. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands. Hold. Lift your arms. Inhale. Push into your foot. Lift high. Exhale. Inhale, reach back. Warrior three, airplane. Inhale, come up. So as we do this in this kind of flowing, fearless moment, if you teeter, if you're slower than me, if you're faster than me, awesome. Sit low. Just that on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, you know this. So say, I am strong. I am fearless. I am young at heart. Left leg, three-legged dog. Step forward. I am me in this moment, giving my all to this experience. Lift up, step forward. Oh, fun. Reach back. Lift tall. Fly over. Lift tall. Oh, maybe if I can. And sit into chair. Now we've done some of those heel lifts. I want you to do a kind of transitional way to get to the ground. We're going to lift both heels off the ground. You're going to bend your knees. This is a moment to trust yourself. If your knees don't love this, they can always come to the ground. Hands can come to the ground and then we can step back. Or you're gonna lower yourself down until your hips and your heels touch each other. We're gonna stay here in this little small ball. To be fearless, to be young, to trust ourselves means we're gonna get to do one little fun move. Sit back, lift your legs. Oh, if you're familiar with boat, it's a good strengthening into our core. We're gonna lower our toes, round your body in. So notice the difference. I'm in this little C curve now versus that lifted chest. So you're gonna C curve in, lift your legs, roll back, and then come up. It's so much different on ground versus a floor, right? But this is what we did as kids. We rolled around on the grass. We played and we had fun with movement. We didn't judge ourselves for how it looked. We just did it. Let's do one more and hold. And that's what I want you to do. Don't judge, just do it. Lower your feet. I slid forward, and that's okay. Sit up tall. Exhale as we roll ourselves all the way down to the mat. Our knees hug into our chest, and we give ourselves this great big gratitude hug. We allow our arms to open out to the sides and our knees to fall to one side. I'm just reminded, like, when was the last time you just went and laid in a field? I know we're being told to socially distance and stay away from doing lots outside, but go into your own yard if you have one. And just kind of lay. Inhale your knees to sit. Exhale, let your knees fall to the opposite side. Bring your feet so they are flat on the mat. Bring a hand to your tummy and a hand to your chest. We talk throughout yoga about inhale and exhale. I want you to use this moment right now to feel what yours naturally is like. Are you feeling your chest, or are you feeling your belly rise and fall? In times of fear, in times of stress, in times of unknown, our breath becomes shallow. All we feel it in is our chest versus big, deep diaphragmatic breaths from our belly. Feel the rise and fall of your tummy and the low, no movement of your chest. Allow your hands to come by your sides. Maybe your legs stretch long. Maybe the bottoms of your feet come together. You go where feels comfortable for you right now. As we find just a short, subtle shavasana, we allow our body to let go. Stay there. Shavasana is a chance to completely let go of your mind and your body and relax. And while this is a very short one, I hope you enjoy this moment to just be calm. Yourself a great long stretch from head to toe. Feel that reach long. Hug your knees into your chest for one more gratitude hug. Bring yourself to a seated position. And with your eyes open or closed, finish right here. Give your arms a wrap around yourself. Give yourself this big hug of thanks. Thanking your body for all it's done for you today, for all it does for you every day. Go out into the rest of this day, the rest of the week, with a renewed sense of energy, calmness, and fearlessness. Until next time, I'm Summer on behalf of Greensboro Downtown Yoga, Greensboro Downtown Parks, and my backyard. Thank you.